We are here at the Centerline Pro Air Hockey Showdown #1. I'm Tim Weissman. I'm here with Danny Hines. And also we've got Ben Hayman working the floor, Andrew Flanagan working the computers, and William Weissman being our liaison on the team here to show you guys some exciting high-level air hockey. I want to thank our sponsors, MaxResto, a local company who has sponsored air hockey and helped us immensely. We are so happy to have them part of our community and sponsoring our events, as well as Recreation Sports, the sports charity that was started by Phil Arnold, who is also the founder of the United States Air Hockey Association from back in 1975. And we're still going strong. We are here. We've got a great match coming up between Noah Weissman and Jake Griffith. Let's see what Jake has to say.
My name is Jacob Griffith, and I've been involved in competitive air hockey for about 2.5 years. I'm originally from Boise, Idaho, and now I live in Houston, Texas. I moved to Houston for my girlfriend, Sarah Weissman, and also it is a much bigger central hub of air hockey than Idaho is, and so I knew that I would be able to progress a lot in air hockey by moving here. What I would like people to know about me is that even though I'm kind of a big dude or sometimes look scary, I really am a nice guy and will talk to anybody really. Something I don't want people to know is that a left wall under is the hardest shot for me to block. I play disc golf. I've been trying to get a lot better at disc golf. And I also enjoy gaming a lot. I play a lot of video games. I believe the best part of my game is, well, honestly, a lot of people tell me my defense, but I think it's more of my offense and just my slow game. My best shot is probably my left wall over. Some days I'm missing it, but people will just open up for it so easy with the way I set it up, and so I can get it in a lot when I'm having a good day. Well, truly, I'm worried about playing really anybody at this event because I know that I'm the lowest ranked player there, but I think most worried is probably Noah Weissman. I think I have the best chance at beating LA Marino because I've played him recently at the Houston City Open, and I noticed a lot of gaps in his game, and I'm going to try my best to take advantage of those gaps.
That is Jake Griffith from Idaho, our Aaron Rodgers lookalike. And I thought what was most interesting in that piece was that he's most concerned about playing Noah Weissman, who is his opponent this match. What do you think, Danny?
Yeah, he mentions that. The fact that the one person, Noah Weissman, and the way Noah's been playing all day, I see why. Okay. and but look, Jake is playing out of his mind as well. Solid offense, solid defense. Nothing too flashy, but you know what? There's a lot to be said for that.
Absolutely.
He's building a strong foundation that can only get better, and he's just something he can build on. Throughout these years that he's going to be competing.
Absolutely. So let's see what his opponent has to say. Noah Weissman.
My name is Noah Weissman. I've been playing air hockey for around 1.5 to 2 years off and on. I would like people to know that I'm a very engageable person. So right now I'm actually going to music school. My major is piano specifically. I've been playing for about 3 years, and it's something that I'm very passionate about and something I do on the side. And so I think it's kind of helped me to get out of my comfort zone and to put myself out there in front of other people, when I think in the past I've been very nervous to do that. I would say my best shot is my cut straight. I think that's because if it's on, it's very accurate, very quick. So I think it's very easy for people to jerk her out the way. I think that I can win this event, and I think that because every single player who's playing in this event, I've at least beat a set before, even, for everyone who's playing. So therefore, if I've done it before, I think there's no reason for me to think I can't do it again, and even if it's in a tournament setting.
That's Noah Weissman, 5'11", 70-inch wingspan, ranked 25th by the USAA. I thought the thing there that I found most interesting is that he's been wanting to put himself out in front of people when he's uncomfortable, and he's risen to the occasion at this event in a way that we haven't seen him do before. What are your thoughts, Danny?
No, absolutely. To me, so far, he's been the surprise of this tournament. The level of defense he's playing is beyond his years. His offense is super sharp. Super impressed by him. I'm loving everything I'm seeing from this young man, and I think the fact that he is a musician, that helps him. That's cadence, that's rhythm. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of that, and you think about it, to help create conditioned responses in your opponent. You use rhythm, you use cadence, timing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's all about that. So I think he, indirectly, he's using it against, his opponents.
Absolutely. Okay. Well, he's going to be playing his practice partner, who is most concerned about playing him. And so let's see how it goes.
That time the defensive face-off
worked out for him.
Worked out for Noah, yeah.
Yeah, so we've been noticing throughout this tournament that Noah has been using what we would call the invitational opening, whereas you don't actually swipe at the puck, you sort of just move back and try to get possession from the shot that the other player takes.
Yeah.
And it can be a very effective face-off strategy, but you don't want to telegraph it. Yeah.
Great block. It's a good shot. Good right one under by Jake. Noah was there. He was ready for it. Yeah, so the fact these two guys, they practice together a lot, there's not going to be any surprises here. So this could be a hard battle.
Mm-hmm. Noah going for his what he says is his best shot, and I probably would have to agree.
Yeah.
A little bit of background info on these guys as practice partners. I'm aware that in preparation for this event, they played a 3 of 5 set last night.
Good cut.
Nice cut by Jake, and Jake won.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Very
so,
nice.
And there's the
Right
cut.
back at you.
Yeah.
Good discipline.
Yeah. Good block.
All right. Let's see if Jake can set up his attack. Right to center drift. Hit an early right wall under. And Noah was there.
Yeah, he blocked
it. Was all over it.
And he was there for Noah's right
yes,
wall.
he was. Yeah, this is where the battle of wills starts, right? Starts defensively. Who's going to keep blocking? Who's going to keep, that focus? And right there, that was a little bit of a lack of focus. by Jake. He let one kind of flutter back in his goal. Beautiful cut by Jake.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you said that Noah's been the surprise of the tournament to you.
To me, yes.
I'm going to say Jake. And that's mostly the surprise is what I mean. And that's probably mostly because I've seen Noah in a lot recently, and I've seen sort of what he's developing towards.
Right.
But we did a coaching session, I don't know, early this week with Jake, and we watched some of his video from recent weekly tournaments. And this
nice
isn't
transition forehand.
Yeah, it was nice. This is not the same Jake from that video of just the last few weeks. Something changed.
Gotcha.
In the last week, maybe he had an aha moment. I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah, well, he's certainly playing out of his mind, and he's representing the state of Idaho, the great state of Idaho, I might say.
There's also something to be said for playing your practice partner. It's tough.
Yeah, extremely tough. Yeah. You can go, ooh, my gosh. Right wall over, it looked like?
Right wall over, I think. Let's see.
Lost some mallet.
Oh, and he had the shot. It was there.
Good, strong shot. So this is really going to test, Noah's discipline here, to stay out, for these hard cuts and then the hard unders.
Yeah.
That the old Accrocco.
Yeah. And I think Noah's going to have to mix up a little bit how he delivers and maybe where he's delivering from. That was a nice transition.
Cross straight, yeah. So far, it looks like, Jake's taking his time offensively, making good, powerful shots. And Noah may seem a little rushed, I would think, so far.
Right. Yeah, like that.
Yep.
Just not sure what that was.
Kind of a lackadaisy type.
Yeah.
Good finish there, that game from Jake.
Yeah, strong game by Jake. Noah probably needs to take his 2 minutes, take a little time, get his head on, but I guess he's going straight into it.
Yeah, he's going straight into it. All right, another face-off. Mike Cummings, our referee for this match.
Mm-hmm. Mike Cummings and Brian Accrocco have been the refs for this event.
Yep.
And that time the invitational worked out.
Yeah, done a great job, both of those gentlemen.
I think he's going for crosses and just barely missing. And there's a nice cut.
Good cut.
It was delayed well.
Yep.
Ooh, wow.
Power.
That was powerful. It just kind of flew in.
Yep.
I think it was sideways.
Good transition.
Good transition shot.
Got a little left wall under on that, I think. Another good transitional get. Cross straight.
Powerful.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it looked like that was off the cut release, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. And I think that's what Noah, he's got to play with some authority here.
Yes.
Sort of impose his will.
Yes. Yeah, I can't stress how important that is, especially offensively speaking, is to, inflict your will upon your opponent, right? So you're gonna hit that go-to shot, and you're gonna say you're not gonna block it, and you just keep welling at it, just like that. Beautiful.
That was really nice.
Yeah, he let that one rip.
Right, and he did it was a completely different setup,
yep.
Which is great because Jake has been keying in on the other setup.
Right. Yeah, again, just as you stated many times today, it could be the exact same shot, but it's just a slightly different setup, slightly different release, and that's it. So this game here, I think he's got Jake playing a little faster than he normally has been playing. He's picked the pace up a little. There wasn't a long pause. That was better.
Yeah,
Saying that the pause was there. Yeah.
But notice Noah moving out on defense.
Yeah.
That's that sort of thing that he was doing in a match earlier that cost him. It was a good block by Jake.
Yep.
I think Noah needs to get that puck further left.
Yeah, put him in a more compromising position defensively.
Notice, well, take a look at Jake. Yep. Oh, so that was a
cross cut.
Yeah, that was very different. That was one of the is what I would call a beginner cut. That it's just you slice it and hope that the other person moves out of the way.
Yep.
Oh, that was a nice choice. Yep. Good timing.
Yep. Strong right under.
But see how Jake is getting that puck left of the center?
Yes. He's creating that lane.
Yeah.
Good block.
Nice, yeah.
Try to left wall. No,
beautiful.
Another nice cut. Yeah.
It's really, really pretty cut.
Good discipline by Jake. Good job defensively there by Noah. Staying with it.
Another good block.
Yep. Step on the cross. Oop.
Yeah.
A little too fast for pace for Noah.
Right.
Or for Jake there. Sorry.
I don't think this side-to-side reverse circle drift is Noah's his premier attack.
Yeah. But it was effective.
It was effective right there. Yeah, for sure.
So you got to kind of stick with it a little bit. And I've noticed he, every now and then we'll do a reverse circle drift and hit off of the reverse circle drift.
Right.
But
that's what I'm talking about. Is I don't think that's the premier attack. And when I've seen him do that, I haven't seen as much success.
Right. Yeah. Usually it's reverse circle drift, stop it, go right to center, or just left of center. And that's where he's deadly. Good under.
Yeah, good choice. Noah's unders come a long way in the last year. It took him a while to really get the motion of the snap. Because when you're hitting a power under, you're basically making your body all the way down to your wrist and your hand a whip. And you've got to do it just right and snap it so that it just powers in.
Yeah, maximum torque.
Yeah. It's a nice shot by Jake and a great block by Noah. He went for the same shot again and scored.
Good discipline there. Noah's defense. Ooh, there it is, cross straight.
That cross is just, I dare I say, Jake's cross might be his best shot.
If he can do it more more consistently, I would say, that was a beautiful shot.
Yeah. I mean, he does have a good cut for sure and a good right wall under. But I've seen that cross just do so much damage in this tournament. Noah rushed that.
Yep.
Noah goes for the cross. Yeah.
Not a bad shot. Just good defense.
Didn't put off. And didn't put it in the right position before hitting the shot. And I know, it's easy for us to sit back and see it and go, that's not the right position. Yep, that's not, the right pace, all that kind of stuff. it's hard when you're in the middle of it because you're not seeing it from the outside, and you don't realize where you're actually putting that puck.
Correct.
Like right there, he's hit it almost dead center. Again, almost dead
Right.
center. And if he would have taken it and gone a foot to the left, you would have so much more potential success.
Right.
Like that,
Yep. Good shot.
pulling it far to the left.
Good block.
Well, we'll say that these guys definitely look like practice partners. This match is pretty knotted up.
That was a good attempt at a
Yep.
left wall.
Yep.
No was there, and it comes
Nice,
right.
nice.
Yeah, it comes
Yeah.
back with a beautiful cut.
Let's see how far left of center that actually was. See if that was. See, left of center.
Yep. Makes a world of difference. Yeah, and again, for our viewers,
Ooh.
yeah, that
Was that an over
it
that
was
went
an
under?
over that went under. Yeah, that's what it looked
That's
like.
when you're frozen.
Yep.
That
Yeah, so for our viewers, again, we talk about that position of moving it further to the left because it creates a straight shot basically past that peak of the pyramid on the defense. So,
Yeah.
if you look at the top of where he's at, that peak of his little triangle that he's creating, it moves you past it. So it creates that perfectly straight shot, and it forces a defense to
move.
have to move.
It has to move.
Has
Right.
to move.
You can't stay steady.
Can't stay steady.
And I think Noah's cut is slightly requires his opponent to flinch just a bit. And the further left he pulls it, the less that's necessary.
Yeah, I agree. And the whole freezing thing is going to come again from that release, that delayed release.
Yeah. See?
And yeah, just
Like, look how
well executed.
left of center that was.
Yep. Close.
Mm-hmm.
Good block. Good transitional defense there. Get the puck back.
Mm-hmm.
And ditto for Jake there. Good block. Good discipline. It is not easy to sit there and because you have a split second to react. Whether that's going to be a straight shot or a bank. And this is what, if you've never actually played at this level, you don't really realize. You actually have a shorter time to react in air hockey than you do on a fastball in the major
In
leagues.
baseball, correct.
Yeah. Beautiful cross
And
straight.
that was a great choice.
Yep. Huge shot.
Yeah.
He actually had that one.
Mm-hmm.
Just,
he did.
Yeah, just didn't quite hit it right.
Yeah, people don't understand, like, even though the puck is traveling maybe 35, 40 miles per hour and a fastball is 100 miles per hour, the difference is that 100 mile per hour fastball has to travel, what is it,
60 feet.
Something around there,
60
right?
feet, 6 inches, or 5 inches, something like that, yeah.
Right. So there's a lot more distance it's traveling. This has to travel like 4 feet, 4.5 feet. So even though it's a slower
Great cross
speed,
straight.
the reflexes have less time to react.
Yes. If anyone's ever watched the documentary Fastball, I think it's on. I'm not sure if it's on Paramount or one of those, but it's about the fastest baseball pitch ever pitched. It talks about just what the human brain can actually, comprehend.
Mm-hmm.
What you can actually see, and it's similar. You blink, the puck's in the goal.
Oh, that was a nice shot by Jake. He just missed it.
Missed it.
Noah goes for the cross, just sort of pushes at it. Doesn't really
He was there that
Doesn't
time.
really hit it hard.
Yeah. All right.
Noah's upset with himself about something, talking to himself.
Yep.
Love to know what he's saying.
So it's a bit of a war of attrition here. These guys are wearing each other out.
Yeah.
Who's going to get in first?
And it's a charge. Yeah.
Yep.
Good call.
Our referees are on top of it
Yeah.
again.
And if you're new to air hockey, a charge is when you push forward, and if you
defending.
nice cross.
Yeah.
And if you actually make contact with that puck and it flies off and you were moving forward, that means you lose possession.
Yeah.
Now in that situation, Noah was moving sideways when he struck it, so he maintains possession after it flies off. Yeah, it's
Interesting
Jake
there.
really can read Noah's cut really well. Noah's got to do things a little different to disguise it.
Yep.
It was a great block because I think Jake had a really powerful shot.
All right. It's a big point right here. Let's see if these guys take advantage and make good, efficient, smart shots here. That's one right
Yeah.
there. Very, very nice. 2-1 Noah.
And they go, and look how far left of center that was. Take a look at it again. Makes all the difference in the world on Noah's cut.
Opens up that lane.
Yeah.
Puts you in a position defensively that you
must
have
make
to
a
do
change.
something.
You must do something.
Yep.
Exactly. Oh, I think no. Interesting.
Yeah. Ended up being a pretty nice face-off. All right. Yeah, and I love the graphics on the side of that table, showing our sponsor, MaxResto.
Yeah. And I love that scoreboard. It's colorful. It's got red and blue and a mallet and a puck. What more could you ask for in life?
Amen to that.
It's a rush shot by Noah right in the middle of the goal.
Okay. Now, that one went in and out, but much better setup by Jake there. Took his time. I can't tell you. I think that's his pace that he needs to play with. That's where his memory, his muscle memory is at. Where he's more accurate.
Right. And that accuracy is why I was saying earlier, I think that Noah's, when he does this reverse circle drift, and hitting the shot off the circle drift, I think the accuracy is impeded, so to speak. It's just not as good accurate-wise.
Yep. Just all it takes is a hair.
Yeah.
You look at the greatest sports in the world. I say football's a game of inches. Baseball's a game of millimeters, pretty much. I mean, we're the same. Ooh, God, what
Beautiful.
a left all over. Yeah.
Was it over?
Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh,
Oh, and
good
that's the
follow up.
cut? Yeah. Wow.
Right, the
Yeah,
center drift.
Absolutely.
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about. That off
Yeah.
the rail, his accuracy isn't as strong as when he does just this regular right to center drift.
Right.
Now, I think it would work if he slowed that reverse circle drift down half a click.
Right. Yeah. No. Absolutely, it could.
Oh, great!
But-
Sort of a redirect there.
And I'll say this. My advice, to Noah would be to not necessarily shy away from that particular attack or
Right.
even that speed, but just practice more with it. And build up that muscle memory, build up the his efficiency with it.
Absolutely.
And I think that's with everybody. I mean, don't get deterred just because, you try something new and, you're miserable at it first, but that's with anything in life. You're going to fail a little bit, but you just got to get back up on, that horse and keep going. Taking his time there.
So Jake's sort of doing
Yeah.
what you wanted him to do, just
Yep.
slow it down a little bit.
Staying in his lane where he's effective.
I feel like Noah's gotten sort of stubborn with the cut. Well,
That was that cross cut.
yeah. Well,
The cross off the cut release. That was a good hustle right there by Noah to get that puck back.
forced errors here.
Ooh, another beautiful
That was a left wall over. Yeah.
Yes.
That's a great shot to have in your arsenal, especially when
Wow.
you're doing cuts and unders.
Yep.
Noah keep trying to get a little creative, goes for the under.
Oh, goodness. He's got to slow that down a little.
Yeah, it's a little out of control.
Yeah, you get a little impatient at points in the game. You know, I mean, when you're both defending each other very well, and you almost want to, you'll do anything to get that puck in. You know, good shot by Jake there. Good strong right wander. Yeah, so the game's getting away from.
Yeah, I noticed Noah hasn't
yeah.
taken a timeout. He's not following his brother's rule.
I'm sure his brother would get on him about it a little bit, though.
Nice
Transition forehand,
there.
yeah.
Take that.
Nice cut.
Yeah.
All right, 5-4.
And Jake does take a timeout.
Yep.
Noah scores 2 in a row. Jake's like, I was up 5-3 or 5-2, I think. Yeah. And
he knows the rule.
Yeah, he knows. I need to slow this dude down.
That was it looked like an over, right? Well over. All right, let's see. Another left wall over.
Left wall over. Well
Wow.
done. And we're going to get another 5-game
Oh, my
set.
goodness. Yes. You know what? I think these guys planned it. You know, I think all these guys talked about it. They all want to go game 5, 5 games this today. But no, that was really, really well played by Jake.
Absolutely. I think the left wall over was the tail of that game. I think he scored 3 of them.
At least 3, maybe 4, but I know 3 for sure.
Yeah.
And they weren't. You know, the what was so beautiful about those left wall overs was the depth of those left wall overs. You know, and when I say that, it's where it hits the rail, and it's such a sharp angle, and if you really look at it, it's hitting like that far right corner of the goal. It's not just barely a little bit over the mallet. I mean, it's like as over as it can be and still go in. And those are the hardest ones to block.
Absolutely. Yeah. And it's similar to the right wall overs that are real sharp like that. They're executed from left of center.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
I did notice Noah signaled to the ref that he wanted his 2 minutes.
All right.
So that
Interesting.
I think that's probably good.
Yeah, we have not seen that from him at all today. He's been literally the first one on the other side, ready to go.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know if he knows how long 2 minutes are, but
But
he's apparently
he's
ready.
decided he's ready. All right.
Game 5. All right. This is too close to call. I really can't even make a prediction once again.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, here we go again. Face off.
Yep, telegraphed it.
Yeah. It's fine.
Good defense.
Mm-hmm.
Good block. Good shot. Great block.
Mm-hmm. That was nice.
Yeah.
A great block.
Good block. Left
That's
wall
the
over.
left wall over again.
Wow, he's got it down.
Yeah, I mean, he can keep the accuracy of that shot. I think. You tried it again.
Yeah.
Didn't have the accuracy that time. That's a good choice. Right wall under. Noah was all over it. Noah sort of rushed that. Feels like Noah needs some sort of shot that that he's got as a go-to, and the cut. I know it's his best shot, but it hasn't really been a go-to.
Yeah,
He's scored them, but it's not like he can turn to it in a moment.
Right.
So that could be the go-to. That
across.
could be the go-to. It's got to be executed that way he did it, though,
Yep.
where it was a little further out like that.
Yep. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, credit to Jake. He's done enough defensively to, kind of prevent that.
Yes.
Where it's been a killer, for him. So,
Right.
yeah, I mean, this is anybody's game here, anybody's
So
match.
That was nice.
Yep.
Great block by Jake. Noah making a good choice, going for the cross. Just got blocked.
Mm-hmm. Oh, great block.
Yeah, great block. I'd like to see maybe Noah go for a left wall under. I know that it's not his go-to, but
Oh,
yeah, that's
was
that
bad
tendency.
discipline
Yeah,
there.
that tendency to want to try to get that puck.
Yep.
You got to be patient on defense.
Yep.
That was
block.
good. That was good.
Good block. Way to be there.
Yeah, it was good discipline.
Yep.
To just hold.
All right. Maybe that cross straight is the answer here.
There's the
There's
left wall
the
under. I
left
was
wall,
just mentioning might be something.
Well, you mentioned, but in all reality, Jake himself, I think in his bio says the left wall is one of the harder shots for him to actually defend. Yeah, followed with a right wall under. Beautiful. Well done. Went back to that left wall. Oh, no.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, he missed the left wall over, and then one kind of got away from him. And then it follows up with a great block by Noah, so that's a little deterring. Well, this is a little character test here, We'll see if this affects Nate at all. Beautiful. Right wall under.
Yeah.
Good defense. Well disciplined. And he's coming on the attack. I think he's feeling it a little bit here now.
Mm-hmm.
He knows he needs to keep attacking, stay on top of him.
Yeah.
Good defense, though, by Jake.
But he rushed several shots in a row.
Oof.
So,
Yeah.
you stay attacking, but stay with that pace.
Yes. Stay within
Stay-
your game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I guess he
Yep.
was sort of coming
Yeah,
forward.
it was forward, but
Yeah.
forehand type, but,
Yeah. Noah's been in this position a number of times in this tournament.
Yes, he has.
One time's worked out for him, one time hasn't. So we'll see how the third time goes.
Slow down there. There it is.
Yeah. And let's see how that.
All right. Good test here for Jake.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gut check.
He's beautiful
Nice.
right all over.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what you want to see. I mean, when you try the forehand there, I was a little worried about him, but that was a good answer for him with that right wall over. So let's see if he can defend here and still make this a battle.
Yeah, I think Noah should have just grabbed the puck there.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's
the
it.
match
Yeah.
ends it with a cut.
Oh, practice partners.
Wow, awesome job by Noah to finish off that match. Great match.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, another 5-game match, and Noah finishes it out against his practice partner, Jake Griffith, which means we're going to talk to Noah. All right, so here we are. Noah, another tight match, and you pulled out the victory. What are your thoughts?
Well, I'll say throughout the entirety of the match, I was extremely nervous, very, very unsure of myself because me and Jake, if nobody else knows, we're practice partners.
Mm-hmm.
We practice like basically every week, maybe two or three times a week at my house. And,
Right.
Well, yeah, what I'm saying is that, I was nervous, and it took a lot. Like I had to really dig to figure out what was working.
And what did you find?
I found the cut straight eventually, and I realized later on in the match that my under, I was releasing it very telegraphed. So it was very obvious and predictable. So I had to kind of put it more back the mallet, I think, and kind of turn my body more towards that left rail to make it look more like it's going to be a cut.
Interesting.
And so I just found a different release point on the under, basically.
Nice. Okay, yeah. We were talking about how tight the match was and back and forth, and it seemed obvious that you guys have played each other a lot because your normal cut straight sort of setup, he was reading a lot, and then and so that makes it difficult.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're right. He forces me to search for other things in my attack, which is good.
Yeah, it's good. You guys push each other.
Yeah.
And props to Jake for finishing fourth.
Oh yes.
When
100%.
There were predictions going into this going into this event, and I'd say I'm not sure how many, but the majority predicted him to finish last.
Well, I think essentially everybody predicted him to finish eighth place.
Maybe not everybody, but
most people.
Yeah,
most people.
So Danny was saying that you are the biggest surprise for him at this tournament, and I said that Jake is the biggest surprise to me. And I think it's just because I've seen you and I know what you're capable of and where your game has developed.
Right.
Jake, we did some coaching early this week at a video from just like a week or two ago, and the person that played here today wasn't the person in those videos.
I 100% agree with that. Yeah.
So what happened? What did he have an aha moment? Has he talked about it?
Yeah. Well, it's funny because yesterday night, me, Jacob Weissman, and Jake Griffith actually had a practice session together, and it gave him a chance to really hone in on some of the things that you guys talked about in your analysis.
Oh, it's all me. I like this. This sounds great.
Well, it's funny. Well, because he credits you a lot for like his improvement.
Well, that's nice of him.
And I think also me and him, I don't want to credit myself, but I think I've been pushing him as a player.
Absolutely.
And I'm 100% sure that me and him are going to continue to have tight matches in the future because me and him just are so honed in on each other's offenses.
Absolutely.
So, I mean.
Well, okay. Well done. One thing that we noticed as far as the technical side of the game for you was we were doing replays and looking at when your cut straight was scoring and when it wasn't scoring, and it wasn't scoring when you weren't letting it develop, you weren't giving it enough of a pause, and you were releasing it from the center of the table, and so take that for what it's worth, and congratulations. Now you get to play your big brother. Have you guys ever played in a major competition before?
Not something like this. We did play, I think, at the Texas State, or it might have been the Pro-Am tournament we had recently, but it's not anything like on this kind of stage.
On this level?
Not on a feature table, no.
Okay.
Never.
Now, in practice, you have beaten him sets before.
Yes, I have actually. I mean, I beat him 4 of 7s before,
right? And
these are 3 of 5s.
Right. No, I understand. I'm just noting that. How often have you beat him sets in practice?
Oh yeah, so you're saying. So it's rare now. Before I was getting him quite a bit in practice. It would go kind of back and forth, but he seems to kind of hone in on something to kind of. He's pushed back, essentially, right?
Gotcha.
So I'm going to have to really...
You have to find something. All right.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on a win, and we'll see you in your next match.
Thank you.